Throw already! Throw! Too late!
Creo que nos han borrado una memoria igual, ¿eh?
Well, you know the rest of the story, don't you? With no memories of his adventures the other side of time, Rufus tried everything in the book to get back to Elysium. That's how he eventually got to know me. He rescued me from the claws of the Organon, tried to return me to Elysium, and together we finally saved Deponia from certain destruction. In the end, though, he let go. And he fell. Until suddenly... Did someone here order a taxi?
Go?
Don't tell me you need some kind of special invitation. Come on, take my hand, quick! Wait. You don't know this bit.
No, esa no, ¿eh?
Hurry!
Hey! Ah!
Got you!
Goal! I just can't believe it! Is it really you? Or am I already dead?
You were going to be dead. I couldn't allow that to happen.
Huh, but cutting your hair off is okay.
Now, shut up and help me pull you up.
Stop this instant! Let the man go!
Everything must remain how it has already happened once before!
Who the heck are you?
That's none of your concern. The only important thing is that you understand the consequences here.
If you let him fall, then we will return you back to your time!
But if you refuse, then I will be forced to cut the rope. So, for the last time, let him go!
Who or what the hell is that?
Haven't a clue, but I'm sure they're just bluffing. You're just bluffing! You wouldn't allow me to fall to my death. I will pull him up, whether you like it or not.
Are you sure that's such a good idea?
Quite sure. Right, let's be having you. Upsy daisy!
¡Venga! Oye, tío, por favor, que por una vez acabamos juntos, tío. Es increíble. 4 juegos y todavía no han acabado juntos.
This time, I saved you.
Yeah, looks like you did. Unfortunately, there's kind of a snag.
Why?
Well, they were not bluffing.
Huh?
What the? Hey, we're alive! The rear thrusters must have slowed the fall. Hear that, Goal? We're alive! We're... Goal? Goal? Oh no, not that! Goal! Goal!
¡Ay, se ha muerto! ¡No, terrible!
Chillbox batteries depleted, switching to emergency. Danger, danger, consume food or replace batteries.
What's going on?
Not sure. Don't think we're dead, though.
I'm rather glad those utopians meant iced when they said iced.
Warning, warning. Plasma explosion detected, distance 512 clicks. Thermonuclear chain reactions will spread across the planet. Structural integrity of scrap crust will fail in 1 minute. Warning, warning. Your provisions are in danger of defrosting.
Wait a minute! The world is gonna end in 1 minute?
And me, being the idiot I am, forgot to cancel the post.
Vale.
hide from a thermonuclear explosion? That's...
Vale, perdón. Por aquí se puede ir. Vamos a ver qué hay por aquí. Vamos a ver con Gold también, ya que estamos.
Now we can save the world together one more time.
Why? Have you got a plan?
Don't rush me. The minute isn't up yet. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh, please, no. Is there no other way?
I don't see any.
We won't remember anything, right?
That won't change the fact that it was a great time.
Yes, it certainly has been. So long, Rufus.
It was an honor, Gold.
¡Hala! Hemos vuelto al principio.
What a nightmare! I was old and had a mustache. All my friends were dead, and Elysium had fallen from the sky. Also, I blew Deponia out. God, talk about sick. I mean, a mustache? Really? Luckily, everything's the way it was before. I can hardly wait to tell my sweet Tony about it.
Vuelta al principio, tío.
Bubble wrap from the post office. What was I going to do with it again? Well, I'll just leave it here until I remember what I wanted it for. Fire. No wonder. Sweet! The balloon filled with gas while I slept. Now, all I have to do is adjust the flame, and then it's to Elysium and beyond! Tony won't believe her eyes. I better get her crystal glasses back. Not that anything would happen to them. These cryptic signs have been becoming more and more common lately, and for some reason, they always seem to crop up around me. Time to get to work. No, stop! This seems vaguely familiar somehow. That's exactly the way things happened in my dream. I had forgotten the bubble wrap. And that's when everything went to pieces. Tony was so angry that we broke up. And then I uncovered an Organon conspiracy and started a revolution? Well, note to self, stay away from sampling the adhesives before bed.
Como los plásticos.
These
Volvemos
visions
a
aren't all
empezar.
bad. I should become a prophet. Nina, Nina, let me through! I'm a prophet! Huh? Hey! Stop! You can't park here! You... Oh boy, somehow my vision missed this.
Wait! You don't want to seriously tell the whole story from the beginning again, do you?
But that's the point. Now that I cut out the power inverter in that thought thingy, I can remember everything.
Wait, I'm confused. Didn't you just say you had missed?
So I did, you blockhead. Each and every one of the thousands of times I can now remember. But I finally hit it. Hey, didn't you see the awesome special effects? Why do you think I look so old, eh?
I was distracted.
The power inverter inverted the effect of the shishu whatever.
Shinshuma clucks.
Memory laser. Instead of forgetting, I now remember everything. Memories of over 100 years of the same old story. You think your skin would hold out any better?
Oh, it's just a trick. Nothing more than a phony magic trick.
Do I look like I use trickery? I got gout, young fella. We completely underestimated the problem. We aren't dealing with just one loop. The time loop you created with the Chronocar was only a small loop within a much larger one. And that larger loop has 2 loops of its own, one of which has a lot more loops.
Ostras, tú lo habíamos
The big
liado.
loop only starts again at the end of the second loop.
What is that old fool driveling on about?
I think I know what he means. It's like a pizza box that you fold in the middle and then take a pen and...
No, not like a pizza box. It's actually quite simple, but just complicated. All this has already happened countless times, too often to count. And if you laser me again this time, it's just gonna repeat over and over. Goal and I will save Deponia. I'll fall. She'll try to catch me. You'll cut the cable. Goal will die. I'll blow the world to smithereens. Goal and I will thaw and crank back time. Then everything is back to the beginning and I'll meet what's his name? Steal the time pod, save future Goal from the future, jump off Elysium, and after we've chased across half the planet and through all the different times, we'll end up sitting here in the end again. The only difference, this time I managed a hit with the power inverter, and that's why I know this is our only chance to break the cycle.
Oh, yes? And just how are you gonna do that?
You look like you couldn't even bite through a cracker.
Yeah, there's more wind in these old lungs than you have in your entire lard butt, Greenhorn.
Toma.
I have a plan.
A ver si funciona.
First, we need to erase his memory.
What? But...
After all, someone has to make sure that Deponia is saved. As soon as he's back to sleeping unaware in the balloon again, the time will be right for another brilliant Rufus maneuver.
Oh, great. You got any more bright ideas?
Huh? Who are you?
Someone who is going to rip you a new buff. You have completely and utterly destroyed our Umuk.
And the time loop is still there, just as before. So, somewhere in the far future, everything is repeating itself. Again and again.
Well, that's wishful thinking. As we haven't iced you, no one will be able to turn back time this time. The old Rufus is going to blow up Deponia, and that will be it.
Oh. Well, at least it isn't the same stupid ending as before. Right?
Don't rejoice too soon.
Rufus?
What now? Another one of them?
Which Rufus are you?
I am the Rufus you left behind on Elysium, you idiots.
That's impossible. We eliminated you before we took care of future Goal.
You tried to kill him.
Of course. Otherwise, he would have stopped the other Goal.
But you didn't mention anything about that.
They only know half the story.
Ay, qué movida mental.
For crying out loud.
Hey, who's there?
Room service, okay?
Yo me lo llevo todo, por si acaso.
Something is different, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
It's the famous elephant in the room.
Ah!
Did you really think that you could simply steal our Umuks just like that?
Well, you thought wrong.
You don't belong in this timeline.
We will have to remove you.
Oh yeah? You'll have to catch me first.
Hey! Stop! I said, just stop!
You can't escape your destiny! Even if it's got a terribly heavy costume on, and consequently gets out of breath easily.
Oh yeah? We'll see about that.
A ver, vamos para allá. Si me deja.
Right. Now you're done for.
No sé para qué quiero la leche, pero vale.
Wait, wait,
I'd rather stay at a distance. They may seem ridiculous, but I think they're serious.
wait, wait. I think I've got a splinter in my hoof.
You are such a zunt, but a little breather won't do any harm, I guess.
There's not much of a selection. Apparently, there's just one single portal within reach. Time to get out of here.
¡Ah, apañado!
What now? Some kind of immobilizer? Time to get out of here. Huh? What now? Some kind of...
No sé qué estoy tocando,
Hey, this looks exactly like the first menu. Interesting.
Ahora. Creo que puedo ir a tope,
Manual.
Hey, stop!
Where are you going?
I'm not telling.
¡Ah!
What? This isn't the interim. I must have passed straight through a second portal. Oh, we have
¡Ay, qué
that.
cosita!
This is Goal's childhood.
Stop making such a noise down there, little lady. As you know, disobedience leads to chaos. Chaos leads to garbage, and garbage leads to Deponia.
He has just disqualified himself from ever taking his hypothetical grandson for the weekend.
Yo creo que esto no vale, pero bueno.
Well, what do you know? There's a space here, but it's empty. Hey, the Telly Buddies!
Los Teletubbies.
That was my favorite series until they changed Stinky Winky's voice. I cried and threw my porridge around for an entire week. But last Monday, I was finally over it. Goal seems to like it too. I hope she's sitting close enough to see everything. What? You still insist on this boring old book? But you have Stinky Winky! Are you kidding me? Let's see what a prime controller eats for lunch. How exciting! An apple and a message! I
Eso es para
packed
mí.
you something healthy for a change. All that candy will ruin your teeth in the long run. I can understand some of his bitterness now. Coo-chie-coo! With... Thank you! And... Oh. Ah!
Surprise!
Did you really think that you would be able to hide from us here?
Well, you thought wrong.
And now, it's my turn to seek, right?
No, wrong again. It's your turn to be eliminated.
And may Zorfix have mercy if you have changed anything here.
The portal that they had opened under my feet led into the interim. There, I was caught in the middle of a huge junk avalanche that dragged me into the depths. as if an entire city were to slide into the gaping jaws of hell.
Paradox City. The whole place must have slipped down when the future opened up underneath it.
Yes, but this timeline also came to an end. After an eternity in free fall, I finally landed there. My last thought was if only I had a weapon with which I could open portals. Maybe I could have used it to slow my fall.
That doesn't explain how you got onto our back seat.
No, it doesn't. I wanted to build a little tension. I assumed that this whole thing has happened like this thousands of times. And every time I came to on Elysium and had forgotten everything, almost everything, because the sequences gradually became more and more familiar.
Otra vez.
Hey, rooms?
Ya pásame cosas rápidas, como que si no estigamos aquí hasta mañana.
I think I have déjà vu. Something is wrong here, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
It's the famous Ella.
Ah!
Did you really think that you could...
Hey! Stop!
Got milk? Check. That's all I could get.
Vale, a ver si me deja ahora.
Time to get out of here.
No.
What now? Some kind of immobilizer? I knew I could do it without the instruction manual.
Hey! Stop!
Where are you going?
I'm not telling. Goo-chee-goo. Yeah, almost right. Crap, locked. I'm trapped.
No.
Surprise!
And
Otra vez. No, hay que hacer algo ahí, ¿eh?
for crying out loud.
Hey,
Me he equivocado yo, chicos.
But Ah!
Hey! Stop!
Got milk? That's all.
Vale. Vamos a ir atrás. Vale,
No.
tiene que ser todo al principio, vale.
Oh. Time to get out of here. Huh? Some kind of...
Tengo perdido demasiado tiempo aquí,
I
¿eh?
knew I could do it without the...
Where are you?
I'm not... What? This is gold. I have a feeling... Well, what do you know? There's a space here, but it's empty. Yeah. Hey. Don't thank me for that.
Vale, ¿y ahora qué? Yo creo que eso es lo único distinto que podemos hacer, ¿eh?
Surprise!
Did you really think that you would be able to hide from us here?
Well, you thought wrong.
And now, it's my turn to seek, right?
No, wrong again. It's your turn to be eliminated.
And may Zorfix have mercy if you have changed anything here.
Lo hemos hecho. Creo que es eso, chicos. Es en el baño, chicos. Vale, ya lo he pillado, chicos. Vale, para ir más rápido, voy a hacerlo así.
Something but it.
Hey! Stop!
Got me. That's a
Vale, vamos a coger la leche de aquí.
bottle full of that.
Vamos a romper esto.
Actually, I wanted on the end. Whoops.
Cogemos los trocitos. Vamos al baño. Ahora aquí llenamos esto.
It doesn't seem to make any sense, but I have
Vamos.
as if a slight.
Ya no tenemos tiempo.
I. Hey, I can actually see something new. A potential wherever I know that from. That would be a waste of potential.
Pero aquí ya me queda pillado. ¡Ah, el arco de fuera! Bueno, tú, es que de verdad... Vamos a ver si nos da tiempo. Se tarda mucho en moverse, tío.
Blindly trying things, but that would be a waste. That would be a waste.
No sé cómo hacerlo. Con la leche.
Blindly trying, but I've duplicate like my
No lo estoy pillando, ¿eh?
blindly, but that would be a,
No lo estoy pillando cómo se hace, chicos. No lo estoy pillando.
no.
Bueno, nos van a pillar, ¿eh? Porque es que no estoy entendiendo cómo se hace. Ah, bueno, es que me falta... Vale, nada, chicos, nos va a pillar, vale. Ya sé cómo hacerlo, es que nos faltaba la manecilla del reloj. ¡Qué cagada! Es que esto no es tan sencillo, tío.
Rooms.
¿Qué te caes, Auca?
I think I have
Oye, el botón de saltar aquí me vendría muy bien, ¿eh?
Hey! Stop!
Tiene, déjame en paz. Venga, así. ¡Corre!
got the
¡No! Joder, tío.
a bottle full. So many. Why do I have? Doesn't matter.
¡Vamos, venga!
Without tool. Actually, I want it on the other hand as long.
Venga, a ver.
It doesn't seem to make any.
Que sí, que te pongas.
As if a slight.
Hemos pillado de tiempo, tío. Todo el rato.
Up where? Why does the work? That's just like or.
Vale, ahora sí, chicos, ya está. Nos ha costado la vida, pero lo tenemos.
Steady. Ha! Who's the man? Rufus is the man.
Sí, venga, no te pongas ahora.
Ah! Are they following me everywhere now? I have to shake them off somehow.
Bueno, ahora sí empieza. Vale, abre los portales. Después que los portales abiertos se dejan los dos propios, vale. Que tienes que abrirlos todos, tío. Vale, ya está.
That's a waste of time. It's impossible to survive a fall like that. He was smashed to pieces on the ground.
Talking about ground? What's happened to the future? There shouldn't be any ground here.
What could we have overlooked?
We'll have to go back again. But first, let's check around that corner there.
Very well. Better safe than sorry.
Well, look at that. It's our Umux.
Someone else is trying to interfere with the course of history.
It's very easy for us. Come on. I've got an idea.
Vale. ¿Dónde está el ratón? Aquí. ¡Venga, tú puedes!
Ow! This time I really broke every bone in my body. I guess it's about the pain. I think. With the last of my strength, I crawled onto the back seat and hid under a blanket in the storage compartment. Then I lost consciousness.
And now you are stuck here, too. Well done. Is the bit where we realize what use this is to us going to come now?
I think I understand. You were already in Cuba when we got rid of McChronicle, but you were also there, exactly the same, when we didn't do that. No matter which time loop we're talking about, Rufus is sitting in the back seat, here!
Hello.
As well as in the other timeline, where McChronicle got to Kubak.
You mean he was also cowering on the back seat when Rufus and McChronicle stole the time pod?
Claro.
And now, full speed ahead! Ah! Oops, guess that was reverse.
As well as during your side trip to future Elysium's ruins. Exactly.
There's a fire extinguisher in the storage compartment behind you. Could you please? All right. I think you're... That doesn't matter. It'll work. A fire extinguisher is a fire extinguisher, right?
was there when you brought future Goal to Elysium.
Oh, that was a piercing, was it?
Change the subject, okay?
If we have to. What's our next move?
And disappeared with her into interim time.
Wicked. But that means...
Did someone here order a taxi?
Goal?
Don't tell me you need some kind of special invitation. Come on, take my hand, quick!
No, wait!
Yikes!
Well, peekaboo, surprise!
Rufus? But how on earth did you get there?
It's a long story.
Which we don't really have time for, right?
Right. I want to
Vale, creo,
keep you
chicos,
from...
que con esto hemos acabado,
Oh,
¿eh?
look, Barry.
Hello, Rufus!
I want to keep you from making a big mistake. Whatever you're up to, it won't turn out well.
Oh, you think so? Then just you watch. Rufus, your hand, now!
No! Stop!
Hurry! What are you waiting for?
Ah!
Got you!
Goal! I just can't believe it! How can you be here? And who is he?
Well, I'm here to save you, but who knows what he's doing here?
Then let me explain.
I'm here to warn you. About what? That you've gained weight? A postcard would have been enough.
I want to stop you from ruining the ending.
Oh, just shut up, will you? Both of you just shut up and help me get you in here!
Stop this instant! Let the man go! Actually, the men!
Everything must remain how it has already happened once before.
Who the heck are you?
That's none of your concern. The only important thing is that you understand the consequences here.
If you let them fall, then we'll return you to your time.
But if you refuse, then I will be forced to cut the rope. Now for the last time, let them go!
Who or what the hell is that?
Haven't a clue, but I'm sure they're just bluffing.
No, they're not. Goal, you know me. I'm the Rufus who saved you from your future. But that future no longer exists.
That is the whole point of this.
Now you don't understand. Somehow, we've fallen into a time loop. We have to break the cycle.
Future? What's all this talk about the future?
Let's just assume that you are right. Do you have a plan to get us out of this almighty mess?
Of course I have a plan.
Then spit it out!
There's only one thing you can do. You have to let go.
Okay, that seems a bit extreme, but as long as it's part of another brilliant Rufus maneuver, it's all right by me. So, what's your plan? You parked your hoverboard under the next cloud. Or have you got a whistle with which you can summon the eagles?
No.
Or, wait a minute, no. You exchanged all of us with holograms, right? Come on, out with it. I let go and then what? How the heck are you planning to break your fall?
I know a secret portal into the future, just a little further down.
Right, I knew you'd think of something. I suggest we jump on 3. 1, 2...
Wait a minute! What do you mean we? You can't come with us. You have to let them return you to your time.
Forget it. I have not traveled this far to wait alone in the ruins of my world for another miracle. What if you don't succeed? My mind is made up. I'm coming with you. So, are you ready?
I'm ready to roll. No, that's impossible. I ran out of ammunition for my tachyon crossbow.
I don't even know what that means. Does this portal exist or not?
I'm afraid not.
Then it's high time you came up with a real plan B. Okay?
Whatever happened to the... I think that's slowly starting to sound like an option.
Oh, no. I already told you pulling us up is out of the question. I'll think of something. I still...
But...
Not at all. We won't survive.
What? What kind of plan is that?
Try to understand. It's not about saving him or me here.
What? Why? Since when?
We're already history. But for you, Goal, there's still a future. I'm sorry for giving you false hope.
both of us. Make it 3. I should never have brought you back from your future. I wanted to find a better ending, and I came within a hair of ruining everything we achieved. Deponia is now in a time loop. Happy ending? Nothing of the kind. And the ending you're creating here is the worst of all. I didn't want to tell you this, but if you do this, Goal will die. Afraid so. And I grew a mustache. No, you're lying. Why are you lying?
So, there is no hope for us? What's happened has happened and there's no way of reversing it?
Nonsense. There is always hope. And you can do all sorts of impossible things. And you definitely should. Tons of them. Several times a day. You can defeat the Organon, travel to Elysium, find a practical use for half fashion, and pick stars from the heavens. Even the past can be changed, if required. But if you undo all the great impossible things that you have achieved, then you have to do them all over again. Only then, they're no longer quite as impossible, you know? Do you really want to change what you went through together? Destroy the world over and over just to save it again? You fought together for one goal. What are you fighting for if it never ends? But this is your moment. The decision is yours. I've said all I can say, and I'm at the end of my strength. Bon voyage.
No! No!
Venga,
What
Gon.
a jerk.
For sure. Oh, what does he know? There's always a way, right? Come on, just say it. We'll make it. Somehow.
I think he was right, Goal. It would be really stupid if everything we've been through had never happened.
Could you wrap it up already?
And anyway, changing the past? That's child's fuff next.
We've done far more impossible things.
We divided your personality in 3.
Cloning you?
Hello?
Shrunk you and put you in Bozo's ear?
Huh? When did that happen?
You were asleep at the time. The important thing is, though, that we had a great time together.
Yes, we certainly did.
Only the most impossible thing of all.
Creo que no hay más
Alone.
juegos ni van a sacar más juegos,
Let
o
you
sea, no
go.
penséis.
Maybe that's
Pero
the
bueno,
one
igual
thing
si no
we
lo
should
sé,
remember.
según cómo acabe.
Let's do it together.
But I can't do that.
Our patience is at an end. We are now going to count to Zux. Angle, Bongo, Schnicks, Double Schnicks,
I
Klobitz,
never had the chance to say goodbye. So goodbye, Rufus.
Klobitz 2,
We had such an awesome time.
Ubel,
Yeah, super awesome.
Korklatch, Nasal.
Zux.
Nice. Although, wait a minute.
As I have mentioned before, the end was never our creation. It was there all this time. All we did was tempt it, and somehow outmaneuver it once again. Perhaps we're not doing so bad after all. The Utopians took me back to the time when Rufus and McChronicle had picked me up. Of course, I was still grieving, but there was also something new and old. Hope. I've been thinking about the other Rufus a lot. Was there another goal, too? I would have liked to have found out more about their adventures. But apart from me and the Utopians, no one knew that they had ever existed. And that above all, everything had not been in vain. They left no trace, except in my memories.
Ah. ¿Y tiempo? No. Hasta que acabó el juego, chicos. Porque nunca lo olvidará.
Also rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high.